Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binaries of all ages, welcome to How to Make a Literal Cat in Your Favorite RPG. I hope you're not here to learn how to do character creation the right way, because this is the Cat Creation Podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Joel.
I'm the other one of your hosts. My name is Avalon.
I feel like I said that really weird, and I'm not sure why.
Like your intro or your name?
The intro, it's like, I don't know. It just felt like my tongue was wrong in my mouth whenever I was saying S.
You know, I can't say I relate. Not sure what to tell you, brother.
It was just weird. I don't know. May have been nothing.
Yeah, happens.
Anyway, this episode is a little different from our usual fare. Actually, it's a thing we used to do a lot, but we stopped doing it a lot because there's a lot of work to set up.
Yeah.
But it's our first lightning round since, I think, this time last year, actually.
I believe, yes, we did a lightning round for our anniversary last year as well.
Yeah.
Seems like that's the pace that we're just going to be on, but...
Well, you know, it is a good anniversary episode theme, I think.
Oh, yeah. You know, just going through rapid fire, making characters, and all these funky games that we can't really dedicate a whole episode to, even though they're like, God, we got some bangers on this list today, I will say.
Yeah, I will say this will probably be a little shorter than the last few lightning rounds we've done. Like, time-wise, I only had time to find 7 games. Most of these, I think, are courtesy of people who recommended them either in our Discord or over on Blue Sky, so thank you all for that.
Yep, we appreciate it.
Yep, but that out of the way, let's just kind of go over the premise here. A lightning round, I'm sure you get the idea. We've got multiple games, so the idea here, if you've not listened to a lightning round episode before, is we are going to take a series of, this time we have brought back the one-page, one-shot lightning round thing. So most of these games are only a page or two long. I think there's one that's a little bit longer maybe, but they're all one-shot RPGs, and we're gonna be able to just kind of burn through them and get a cat out in a couple minutes per game.
Yeah, a lot of these have pretty bare bones character creation, but going through really fast, we come up with a lot of odd ideas on the fly, and I think that makes for some interesting cats.
Yeah.
Before we get into the games we have prepared, we should probably go over our cat creation rules.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. So, first and foremost, rule number 1, we accept no cop-outs. We're making a cat, the exact animal that comes to mind when I say the word, no anthropomorphic races, no people turned into cats, no lions, no tigers, or any other cop-out you can imagine. So I can't think of anything unique. Bobcat, why not?
No lynxes.
Yeah, no lynxes.
And no lynxies, the old router company. I don't know if they're still around.
You know, I used to have one of their routers, and I don't think I've seen one on a store shelf in a while.
Yeah.
It's all like Netgear and, who's the other one I see all the time? Something that starts with a C.
Corsair, question mark?
No, not Corsair. I want to say Costco, but that's wrong.
I don't know, Costco does have a lot of stuff. They might have routers.
Hey, anyone out there with a Costco brand Wi-Fi router, hit me up.
What is it, Kirkland brand?
I don't know. I'm fairly certain it starts with a C.
I don't know. I haven't been to Costco. Continuing with the rules before we get too off track. Rule number 2 is we cannot use homebrew/house rules. If the rules in the rulebook do not explicitly allow something to happen, we count it as a rule broken.
Cisco!
I thought Kirkland brand was also like Costco.
Maybe. Oh, Linksys is Cisco brand routers.
Oh!
Well, there you go.
Okay, yes, Kirkland's signature is a line started by Costco.
There you go, everyone. So you can get a Costco router and a Cisco router.
Yeah, for all your routing needs.
You could also get a CNC router if you're wanting to cut stuff out of wood. That's what you use those for, right?
I don't know what a CNC router is.
Anyway, what were we on about? We're on rule 3, right?
Yes. We are on rule 3.
Which is, if the game includes stats for a literal cat, those must be used or adapted to the game's character sheet.
Rule number 4 is the character, class, background, playbook, job, what have you, must exist in the game's core rules or as part of an official expansion. None of these have expansion, or at least we're not looking at expansions today.
Some of these are, depending on how you want to think about it, maybe sort of kind of like expansions, except not really.
I know where you're going, or I know what you mean by that, but I don't think they're expansions.
No, it's just a lot of one-shot RPGs are built off of templates for how to build a one-shot RPG.
Yep.
Because, like, you got this whole line that's like lasers and feelings is what the original one's called. And then you got a whole bunch of games like, what did we do that was The Fight Before Christmas is a lasers and feelings. Or Mecha and Monsters, I think was in a previous lightning round. That's a lasers and feelings. You get the idea. Basically, you build a game off the skeleton of another game.
Yeah.
Anyway, rule 5. The cat can learn any skill available to its class, even if it's not something a cat could normally be trained to do. Basically, our cat has to be able to do what a normal character can do, with one exception.
Yes. And that exception is rule number 6. If a tool would be physically impossible for a literal cat to use, even if comically downsized for them, they cannot use it. We've had many things. I'm going to say a nail gun. Can't use that. Probably couldn't use a laser weapon or a laser in general unless it was just like a big button to push.
Well, maybe they could.
They could, depending on the laser, you know? What they could not do is drive an F1 car, or a helicopter for that matter. Though I think a comically downsized helicopter that like one cat could go in and fly around in, I think that'd be pretty sick.
That would be pretty sick. Anyway, rule number 7. If a character sheet has a section that is meant to be filled out in collaboration with the whole table, we leave that blank so potential players can make it fit the group they're playing with.
Finally, rule number 8 is we have to keep track of every rule that we break, and we will keep track per game as we have done in the past.
Yeah, this will be rules broken on a per game basis, not rules broken in total.
Yeah.
That would be too much.
If you want to figure that out, you can tally it up at the end yourself.
Yeah, we're just going to do it by the game.
Live by the game, die by the game. I lost the game.
Again.
You forget about it so fast, and then you remember.
But also, all this subliminal messaging talking about buy the game. Audience, you should buy the game.
Buy the game.
Actually, I think most of these were free with recommended, like, tips of, like, $2 to $5. But
oh, nice.
Buy the game.
Buy the game. Speaking of the games, though, should we get into our first one?
Let's get into our first one.
God, the title of this game has me itching to know what it's about. Because the title is Cracker Barrel Has Fallen.
Well, I think the tagline here tells you everything you need to know. It's a game of Southern zombie horror by Oops All Smurf.
Okay.
So, just from having read ahead a little bit, you are a Waffle House employee, and it's the zombie apocalypse, and the Cracker Barrel has fallen.
So Cracker Barrel was like the last bastion before Waffle House?
I don't know, man, but your goal is to keep the Waffle House open, and we have the Waffle House index to track progress on the next page even.
Oh my god, yeah, the Waffle House index.
Yep.
God, the Waffle House index do be a real thing.
It is somehow a real thing that they're just allowed to get away with.
Do you want to watch somebody get into a fist fight in the middle of a hurricane? Go to Waffle House.
You can probably find that.
You can probably find it there.
But also, if the Waffle House is open, the hurricane's probably not coming that way.
It's not that bad. It's fine.
It could be worse. The Waffle House could be closed.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Waffle House index. If Waffle House is closed, you better find shelter quick. You gotta get out of wherever that Waffle House is closed at.
If you were smart, you probably would have fled before then, but...
True. Okay, it looks like we need some dice here, so I am going to grab some. Give me a second. This calls for 4d6.
Yep, for the character creation at least. I don't think you have to roll them all at once if you need to, like, do it by the table.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it can be done one by one. I grabbed these extra sets for nothing.
It happens sometimes.
It's fine. Okay.
It's fine.
So, yeah, roll 4d6 to choose your character's role, personality, and special skills. So let's give this roll a roll. 6. We are a shift lead.
That's right, everyone. If you ever want to know why your Cracker Barrel's like that, it's because a literal cat is running the shift.
Yes. And that's how it is at every... I almost said Cracker Barrel.
Man, speaking of Cracker Barrel falling, though, have y'all seen those Cracker Barrel remodels?
Genuinely. Joel, we can't start this again. We talked about this for like 20 minutes before we started recording.
We sure did.
Just know Cracker Barrel has legitimately fallen IRL.
Yeah. It wasn't even the zombies. It was just corporate interests or something.
Something about the shareholders, probably.
Yeah, they figured that the reason their sales were so bad is because the restaurant wasn't modern enough.
That's the whole point. I can't get it. All right, we gotta move on. Let's roll for personality.
Yep.
I guess we should probably list like what these say. So for the roles, it was customer, grill operator, host, maintenance technician, server, and shift lead. We rolled a 6, so we got shift lead. For personality, it is apprehensive, easygoing, enthusiastic, mischievous, nihilistic, or stubborn. So we're gonna roll to see what we get. 2, easygoing. It's good.
We're an easygoing shift lead.
Yeah.
And then we get 2 special skills.
All right. Our special skills 1 through 6 are CPR certified, close-up magic, data entry, martial artistry, scout leader, or tall enough to reach high shelves.
God, as someone who did Boy Scouts, rolling 5 here on one of these would be very funny.
Yeah. Okay, our first one that we got is 3, data entry. So this cat knows how to put in data.
There you go.
Our second special skill is tall enough to reach high up shelves.
We got a long cat.
A real long boy.
I'm trying to imagine how can we do that one?
That's a good question. 'Cause like I guess our quote unquote tall enough would be we can jump up there maybe and like push stuff down for people, but that doesn't seem like the wisest decisions.
Yeah, like, I don't know. 'Cause, like, we can't have the cat literally be tall enough to reach the top shelf if they're still a literal cat.
We can re-roll if you want.
I feel like we should re-roll.
Okay, let's see what else we can get. You'll never believe this. We got Scout Leader.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think it's fine if the cat's a scoutmaster. I think it's fine if the cat can do remote data entry. I don't think they can be tall enough to reach the shelves.
This cat cannot be 6'7", okay? Like, but hey, the role is shift lead. They were a scout leader. That's how they got there.
I think we've just established that this cat has some incredible either leadership skills or management skills as identified by corporate.
This cat is going places.
Nah, let's be real. Those management positions are kind of dead ends.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately so. But, I'm sure the benefits are great, right? They gotta be.
Well, if they're anything like the place I work at, I doubt it.
That's fair. Okay, so we have one inventory item to choose as well.
Oh boy.
Oh, it just says select one item, and it gives us examples, so maybe we can choose our own, it sounds like. So the examples they list are broom, car, cell phone, cigarettes, coffee pot, lighter, mop, etc. So what is one item that our cat would have on them?
I feel like we just gave a cat cigarettes recently, so we should do something different.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like we've given more than one cat cigarettes already this year.
Did we?
At least one cat.
I think we gave a cat cigarettes in Wild West Winter probably at some point. That was probably our first of the year.
No. It was Eureka. Eureka and Tournament Arc.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so I feel like we can't do that. But what could this cat shift leader, who also leads a Boy Scout troop, be carrying around on him at all times? Switchblade.
$5.
$5.
A switchblade. Could a cat use a switchblade, even if comically downsized for it?
I don't know. Maybe a box cutter.
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Why shouldn't we give our cat a box cutter?
You know what? You're right. Surely the shift lead is out here cutting boxes.
What else would he be doing?
I don't know. I don't know what a shift lead does.
Depends on who you ask.
True. Okay, so we got our box cutter. Now it's time for stats. You have 2 stats in Cracker Barrel has fallen. Survival and wit. Survival includes running, climbing, jumping, fighting, intimidation, and general apocalypse survival needs. Wit includes persuasion, leadership, empathy, problem solving, creativity, and general service worker / patron skills.
Ah, so this is another lasers and feelings.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it. Now, which one do you think this is? Lasers or feelings?
So survival would be lasers and wit would be feelings.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
I know.
Each stat starts at -1 because management doesn't pay you enough for better stats. But you have 3 points to divide among your survival and wit as you choose. At the start of the game, put them all in one stat, divide between the two. It's up to you.
Oh, so it's not a lasers and feelings then.
Yeah, I guess not. I feel like we have to put 2 in wit, 1 in survival, right?
Yeah.
Or I guess
we got those leadership skills. So that would be a 1 in wit and a 0 in survival. And I believe that's it.
That is it for character creation on this one. It takes up half the page.
Yeah. Next step is for the GM to roll for plot. And we don't have a GM or a table or a game to add this cat to. So we're not going to roll for plot.
No plots here.
Yep. No plot, only character.
Should we name our cat?
Oh, yeah. This is one moment. What if we have all these cat submissions in our email? What if we just, go through them?
Okay, I'm down for that.
So the first one I have on my list here, just going through the recents, is Nala, who is a tuxedo cat.
We got Nala, the shift lead for Cracker Barrel Has Fallen.
There you go. And that's how it works, everyone. 1 game down already, and that didn't take very long at all.
Yeah, no.
Now you get why these go fast and why we do a lot in one episode.
Alright, up next we have... What's it called again? Dinos and Magic.
So this one we're gonna have to break premise a little bit, I believe. You're playing a Primordisaur. You are a dino that has been chosen by the goddess Gerasa to possess magical gifts, with which you will defend the vast forest kingdom of Primordia. So, off the bat, we're gonna have to break one rule here. Also, we broke one rule last time, because I don't think you're supposed to be a cat. I think usually Waffle House only employs humans.
Yeah, as far as I know, there's not been a cat employed at Waffle House.
Not in any official capacity.
Yeah, probably not. So I guess we start off with our name this time.
Alright. So again, we're kind of breaking a rule here. We are a cat and not a dinosaur.
Yep.
But our name, if we are just going down the list... Nala had a sister named Mila. They're both tuxedo cats.
Mila. It's a good cat name.
Yeah.
Alright. So we have Appeal, Dino, and Magic, which I assume are stat boxes.
Yeah, I would think so.
So up first, it looks like we have... Which Primordisaur are you? It says roll 1d6. We're a cat, but I think we just take the stats from whatever we get, right?
Yeah, I think this is our special ability. Everyone has a special ability, so we could roll for it and just, try and come up with a new thing, but I think we really only have 5 options, and the 6th one is you get to choose.
Yeah.
I think we either go with 1 or 2, Archaeopteryx or Brachio. Archaeopteryx says your plumage is bright and distracting. Once per scene, you can give a teammate a +1 to their roll if your colorful feathers can be a distraction. Or 2, Brachio. Brachios are storytellers and lore masters. Once per game, you can remember the wisdom of old tales to gain a critical clue about the current situation.
I think 1.
Yeah, we could reflavor that so that, just, general catness is distracting.
Okay.
Or for Brachio, we don't even have to really reflavor anything. They just don't do anything special. They remember stuff.
Love remembering stuff.
The others, though, we'd run into some issues.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, never mind. You also have stunted wings that allow you to glide long distances. I don't think we can do number 1.
Okay, so number 2 it is then.
Yep.
Up next, what is your Ma? And Ma stands for magical artifact weapon.
I think we can roll for this one.
Yeah. We got a 3, a longbow.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, ooh, indeed.
Actually, I don't think we can roll for this one. Maybe we have to re-roll.
Yeah, we can re-roll.
Literally any of these other ones I feel like we could make an argument for, but that one, even if comically downsized for a cat, I don't think it could use a longbow.
Yeah, no. I just rolled a 3 again, by the way. I just rolled a 3 again.
Did you try rolling anything at all different?
Hold on, yeah, let me try. Okay, that's a 1. So
perfect. A massive sword.
A massive sword.
Which to, an actual character that fits the setting, would probably be a normal-sized sword.
Yeah, but for us, a regular sword is a massive sword.
Exactly.
Alright. Alright.
What rare component on your maw gives you special powers? We have a gem containing Jurasa's holy light, a legendary druid scholar bones, a branch from the Tree of Shadows, trap souls of the damned, an elemental chunk of asteroid, or a dragon's poisonous scales.
We have a gem containing Jerusha's holy light. Or Jurasa's.
Nice.
To say Jerusha. That is a character from Cloud9. From Superstore. A character.
I don't remember them.
It's Glenn's wife. She only she shows up like a handful of times. She's not like an active character.
I remember her now.
Yeah. Okay. What enchanted armor have you looted during your travels? You have the Helm of Invisibility, Breastplate of Incredible Strength, Bracers of Disguise, Ankle Wraps of Hyper Swiftness, Cloak of Flight, or Ring of Charm. There's one I'm hoping for, but we'll see. We got 6 Ring of Charm.
Is that what you wanted?
No, I wanted the Cloak of Flight. I think it'd be cool to just have a cat flying around with a giant sword.
Oh yeah, did we say who this game was by?
I don't think we did, actually.
Alright, the account where I got this is tassallgood.itch.io. It's actually part of a series, it looks like. Dinos and Lasers, Dinos and Wastelands, and then finally Dinos and Magic.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is the only one of the series we're looking at today.
Gotcha. Alright, we have one last step on this.
Our stats.
Assign these ratings to the stat of your choice. We get a 0, a 1, and a 2. So we have Appeal, Dino, and Magic. Appeal is how you relate to others. Dino is access your dino side for primal, physical, or instinctual action. And Magic is make use of your arcane gifts.
Personally, I'm thinking 102. What do you think?
Yeah, I can get down with that. So yeah, 1 in Appeal, 0 in Dino because we're not a dinosaur, and 2 in Magic.
There you go. Alright, now, what's next on our list? Fortune favors a sword.
Fortune favors a sword, you say?
That is what I said.
Nice. And who is this one by? Yeah, it looks like Sadie Pasley.
Using the Fortune Favors dice system.
Oh, interesting.
You can actually get a massive bundle of Fortune Favors dice games for free, just so you know. Just look up Fortune Favors dice and you'll find it.
Sweet. Do you want to start us off here?
Sure. Your character has 3 stats. Sword, which represents their ability to use weaponry and their capacity for violence. Shield, which represents their ability to defend against harm. And Spirit, which represents their tether to the world around them and its magic. Each stat has a die rating. The lower the die rating, the better they are in the stat. Start your character with a D6 rating in their best stat, a D8 rating in their next best stat, and a D10 in their worst stat. Again, a lot of this kind of sounds like they're assuming that you're a human.
Yep.
So I think one rule broken here as well.
I feel like... Okay, I'm thinking D6 for sword,
Okay.
D10 for shield, and then our D8 for spirit.
So we're bad at shield, good at sword, and okay at spirit?
Yeah. I mean, cats are kind of squishy, so I wouldn't expect them to have, like, a huge ability to defend from harm, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I getcha. I do think that's all there is to the character creation for this. We should name this cat, though.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, the very next step is talking about confronting challenges.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, all we have to do is decide the stats. I guess, again, let's name it. Let's see. Nope, that's another photo from Chris. We've already done Cedric as a cat.
Sorry, Chris.
Here we go. The ones from Christina. So we have Mackie, a black and white cat, a black and white European short hair.
Okay. Is that Mackie, Mackie?
It's, Maki, like the Chainsaw Man villain.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's Makima. Sorry.
Yeah. Up next, we have another one that really intrigues me. 4 Sherlock Holmes and a vampire, who is also one of the aforementioned Sherlock Holmes. An RPG inspired by Justin McElroy, written by Andrew J. Young, with thanks to Marty McGuire.
I think they did this bit on the Adventure Zone, and then someone turned it into a real game, like...
Oh, yeah.
If I remember correctly, Justin kind of wrote this and then worked with, like, an actual RPG designer to, like, you know, get an actual playable thing out of
Yeah.
And then we got this.
Just a beautiful symphony of words here.
Yeah.
A sonnet so great it puts Shakespeare to shame.
So, basically the idea here, 4 players play 4 Sherlock Holmes who team up to solve a mystery and one-up each other. Secretly, one or more of the Sherlock Holmes may be vampires. Can the 4 Sherlock Holmes find out who among them could be a creature of the night?
All right.
So to start with, everyone describe their Sherlock Holmes. We can play a version of Sherlock Holmes that's been, portrayed on TV, or we can make up our own wry, observant detective. You're looking up Cat Sherlock Holmes?
Yes.
I don't think that is a thing.
Surely some kids show out there has made a cat based off of Sherlock Holmes, right?
Not yet, apparently. Then the last, animated series I know of that adapted Sherlock Holmes was The Great Mouse Detective. And I guess that wasn't a series, it was just a movie. I say just a movie like it wasn't a good movie.
Okay, so no real Sherlock Holmes cat to base that off of.
Not yet.
Not yet, but there's about to be. So what are we thinking?
I'm thinking we just make a cat called Holmes.
Holmes? Alright.
Yeah. I don't want to make it a tuxedo cat simply because we've already done 2 of those.
Yep.
But also, a tuxedo cat would be so fitting.
What about, I'm trying to think.
What if we made Scottish Sherlock Holmes and we made it a Scottish fold?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I'm 100% in on that. Also, I would pay good money to see a Scottish Sherlock Holmes movie.
Oh, for me too.
Yeah.
Hey, movie directors out there, get freaking Mike Myers.
Oh god. Get him on the set.
Yeah, I actually don't know if that's a good idea or not, but
Mike Myers. Is he? He's not. Is he actually Scottish? What is he?
he does a Scottish accent.
Yes.
I don't think he's actually Scottish is the thing.
Probably not.
You should get a true Scotsman to play Scottish Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Unless, what if the reason it's never been done is because no true Scotsman would play Sherlock Holmes?
Oh, interesting. Too British, you think?
No, it was a joke talking about the logical fallacy no true Scotsman.
Oh. I forget about that one. Alright. What else do we need to do to set up this character?
We need to give him a suspicious quirk.
Okay, let's see. So this is a roll of d6. So we have, you loathe the smell of garlic. You're a Transylvanian citizen. You're allergic to vitamin D. No sunlight for you. You are a bat enthusiast. You have a neck fetish. Or you are a vampire. Choose 2 of the above. Let's see what we are. We loathe the smell of garlic.
Ah, okay. I think the next one is GM stuff. Or wait, no, this is a GM-less game, but it is setting up the scene, so we don't do that.
Yeah, scene details, push Sherlock Holmes, detective work, scene, clue prompt. Okay, yeah. I think that's it. We have our Sherlock and we have our quirk.
Oh, I just realized that there's rules down here for, playing this game more than once.
Oh?
It's literally one line. If any player was not accused of being a vampire, they assumed to be a vampire who managed to escape discovery this time. The next time you play, everyone rolls twice for suspicious quirks.
Oh, interesting. I dig that, though.
So the vampire in that case would actually have 3 suspicious quirks.
3? Be crazy.
Could you imagine a vampiric Sherlock Holmes with 3 suspicious quirks?
I could imagine that.
Yeah, that's actually really easy to imagine.
Joel, you wouldn't believe the kind of things I can imagine.
Hit me with one.
Alright, picture this. An amusement park that floats around through space aimlessly.
Yes, I too have played Sonic Colors.
Okay, listen. I have not, so I didn't know about that. And at the amusement park, it's all show tunes. That's the amusement. It's show tunes from different solar systems throughout the galaxy.
Okay, so that's not part of Sonic Colors,
Okay.
So congratulations.
Okay, good. I thought this was going to be another terrible situation. It has happened to me now twice. I can't remember what the second one was, but there was the first time I had a dream that when I explained it to my friends, apparently perfectly described the plot of the movie Tremors, which I have never seen. And then again, more recently, I had a dream that was the plot to something else that I have also never seen. I cannot remember what it was. I'll have to ask my friend and find out. But it was another situation. I was explaining this dream, and somebody was like, "Did you recently watch this movie?" I'm like, "No, never heard of that movie." It's like, oh. So all I know is that I'm just gonna start writing down every dream I have from now on, because apparently I'm conjuring blockbusters in my sleep.
Hey, that's a way to do it. All right.
Let's move on. No more Sherlock.
Instant Starship.
Now I will say this is the one that is bigger. It says it's a D6 system. It is 10 pages, but the text on every page is massive. So
yeah, you could probably have fit all of this on 1 or 2 pages if you actually use size 11 font.
yes.
Not judging, just saying.
No, I think the visuals here are pretty good. Like, it's very stylized. I dig it.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So, you are a Void Knot. You have 2 core stats, Brain and Brawn, and a third granted by your class. When you take damage, you reduce a stat of your choice by 1. When a stat becomes 0, you are out of the fiction until you recover.
Oh.
Let's see. So we choose our class by rolling 1d6.
So we get 5. A Psydroid. Oh.
Well,
maybe we roll again.
not really a literal cat. We keep running into this issue where we can't be a literal cat and the thing.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 4. A Spacer.
Okay, a Spacer should be fine, right?
Surely.
That's 2 Brain, 2 Brawn, and 5 0G.
2 Brain, 2 Brawn, 5 0G.
Yeah. Then we get a class boon on your turn. Saves made in 0G environments have advantage. So when you're out in the endless vacuum of space, you can save easier.
Nice.
And then you have the class item, Esper Suit. Failing a save in 0G doesn't reduce your O2.
Nice.
Which is good because you kind of need that stuff to breathe.
You do be needing oxygen to breathe if you are a human or a living being on planet Earth.
It usually comes in handy.
Yeah. So next it looks like it's our starting gear. Gain a tool, a 1d3 melee weapon, and a void suit, then roll twice and pick between the two. So I think we just have... Does it say the tools somewhere?
I don't know. There's a mix of tools and... Well, these are ranged weapons up here, so...
Yes. I think the tool, melee weapon, and void suit are just like, you just have those.
Oh, yeah. So roll twice and pick one of the 2 things you rolled, I think is what it means.
Okay.
So everyone gets a melee weapon that does 1d3 damage, is what it means, I think.
Yes. So our first roll is 6, which is a med pack.
Nice.
Our second roll is a 1, which is a motion sensor. So the motion sensor is you cannot be ambushed, but the med pack is make a brain save, on a success, heal 1 step.
Both are very nice.
Yeah.
What's our brain again?
2.
Okay, so we don't have very good brain looking at the other classes' brains.
Yeah, I think motion sensor might be our best bet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. We have fear, flaw, and vice.
When facing your fear, you have disadvantage. So, we can either be afraid of the darkness, isolation, death, spacewalking, silence, or something else. Let's see.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, you roll a d6 to choose your fear.
We got 4 spacewalking, which makes sense.
Yep. Well, no, that's the thing we do. That's not a good fear to have.
Oh, yeah, we do straight up be a spacer. And we are afraid of it. Okay.
So we're bad at our one thing.
Incredible. Love that.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's our flaw then? If we're bad at our one thing, do we need a flaw? I'm kidding.
Yeah, leaning into the flaw gives us an advantage, so...
Yes. So our flaw is other. I think that just means we get to make it up. So violent, liar, thrill seeker, rude, dumb.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, I was going to say skittish.
Oh, what about criminal?
Criminal? Ooh. Wait. So then leaning into our flaw would just make us better at stealing things?
Yeah.
Alright, sure. I'm sure that won't make a GM mad out there.
It's fine.
Our vice is sex. It's number 5.
Oh boy. So that's what you gotta spend your whole cycle indulging in to heal your wounds.
Yep. Wild.
I do think that's the end of character creation, though. We do need to determine a name, I think.
Got any more names on our list?
I think I've got one left. This is another cat from Christina. This is Sashimi, who is orange and white. Also a European short hair.
Okay. Pronouns, she, her, question mark?
I think they're both girls.
Okay. Also, this thing says blood type on here. Can we roll that?
I don't see blood type mentioned.
Alright, well, we got 4 different types of blood, essentially. So let me grab my D4. Okay. We are A, and then I'll roll evens, positive, odds, negative.
Okay.
That was a 1, so we have A negative blood.
Okay.
Alright, so
Sounds good. I also can't help but notice that credit score is a listed stat on this thing that comes up in play, apparently.
interesting.
Anyway.
God, credit scores the worst.
What's the plan?
Joel, the plan is to start the mid-roll, which I am doing right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the mid-roll. I hope you're enjoying the one-shots in this lightning round. I know that episode was really fun to record.
Yeah.
But we're here to tell you a little bit more about the show. Well, the show as a whole, including us. And if you want to learn more about the show and us, you can go over to our website. It is badgertrove.com/literalcatpod. Over there you can find some links to our socials and fun stuff like that.
I really need to take down the Twitter link. Like, we've not used that since really around the time I made the website. I'm not going to lie to you.
I think you put it on there and then immediately we're like, actually Twitter, meh.
Yeah, I was just pulling up the page and I realized, oh, that's still there.
Yeah. You can go check that out if you want to learn more about the show, see some recent episodes. What else do we got to say about this show?
Well, I mean, you could check out our socials if you don't feel like visiting the website, but you are on social media. You could always just go punch in Literal Cat Pod, and you'll probably find us.
Mm-hmm. Joel's been able to keep our tag very consistent across platforms. So any place you venture on the internet frequently, you can find us.
Are all of these buttons broken, actually?
Uh-oh.
No, some of them work.
Blue Sky works. Twitter's works.
Some of the buttons are not working. Okay. Well, tech support is here, and I'll fix it when we're done recording.
Okay.
So they will be working by time you hear us talking about this.
Sweet.
But anyway, if they're still not working for some reason, just go to the social media site in question and type in Literal Cat Pod, and hey, you'll find our account.
Yeah.
That includes the YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Forget we have a YouTube channel sometimes.
I never forget.
I'm glad. My memory is terrible, so that makes me happy when other people can remember things. Yes, I can't think of a good way to transition this.
That's okay. You can rate Avalon's transition skills over on your favorite podcasting app. Actually, please rate the show on its overall quality and not the quality of Avalon's transitioning skills.
Yes, please.
I mean, usually they do a great job. But if you're doing it based off this episode in particular, please just do it on the overall quality of the show.
Yeah, there's plenty of other things to judge us on. But yeah, leave a rating / review. They help out.
Yeah. The other thing that would really help us out is if you would, tell a friend.
Yeah, tell a friend.
Yeah, ratings and reviews, they're great. You being annoying about the existence of the show to your friend, that's also gonna get results. Trust me.
Mm-hmm. They will listen to your media recommendations eventually.
Eventually.
Never give up.
The more annoying you are about it.
Yeah. The more likely you are to get them to actually take the leap. And you should take the leap of rating and reviewing.
Yeah, that too. That's also very important. The other important thing is our email account, literalcatpod@gmail.com. That is where you can send us pictures of your cats. That is where you can send us game recommendations. You can request to appear on the show. There was something else I thought of earlier today that now I can't think of what it was.
When you left off is you can challenge us to do something. We've only done one challenge before, and it was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, the time that we had Avalon turned into a cat.
Yep. Without my knowledge.
Yes, that was the point, that we weren't supposed to tell him.
But yeah, so you could, if you got a fun idea like that, toss it out. We might pick it up and do it.
Yeah, I think that's everything for the show for now. Avalon, what do you got going on? Where do you want people to look for you?
You can look for me many places. Mostly, I've been posting some art stuff on Blue Sky recently. I actually just posted one today. I'm also posting stuff about my Twitch streams. You can also go follow me on Twitch at Avalon Alchemist, so twitch.tv/Avalon Alchemist. I'm streaming the Lies of P DLC, and by the time you're hearing this, most likely I will be streaming Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. Probably going to do a mix of those kind of back and forth on stream. And then I got some stuff lined up for later. So yeah, go check me out over there. But that's all I got. Joel, what do you got?
I have my own personal social media stuff, I guess. You got me at OMAMERVT on most social media sites. That's OMAMERVT. Yep. I have a YouTube channel. I have a Twitch channel. I have a Blue Sky. All at that name. I'm posting, actually, I've posted like a couple videos to my YouTube channel by this point this month. Mostly about playing Uno with Avalon last month.
That was such a fun session too.
It was.
Go watch that video when it comes out. And I'm a little biased, I know, but I can vouch for the YouTube channel. I've watched basically every video that Joel's put up there.
They're good videos.
They are good videos.
Maybe a little rough, but I'm still learning, so, like, get off my case.
So they're only gonna get better.
Yeah.
Invest now.
Anyway, did you say what your stuff was already?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I was spacing out there at the end, and I think we should just send people back to the episode.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Get out of here, everybody.
I believe next on my list, potatoes and molasses, which Avalon informed me before we started is a reference to Over the Garden Wall.
Yes. I mean, based on how this one shot is set up, it's gotta be an Over the Garden Wall, like, one shot. Alright, so the general premise of it is you are children lost in a forest inhabited by magical, spooky, and strange monsters, anthropomorphic animals, and fantastical creatures. It's like a Hansel and Gretel type situation, but instead of just dealing with a witch, you're dealing with, like, talking crows and mermaids and talking scarecrows too, and the highwayman.
That can't be a thing.
I assure you it is a thing. Go, when we're done with this episode, I'm going to need you to get on YouTube and look up the highwayman scene from Over the Garden Wall.
Okay.
It's animated by a specific dude. I cannot remember his name or their name. I don't know if it's actually a dude. But it's animated by the specific person who's known for like really fluid, creepy animation, and they do exactly that. They do a really good job at that.
Okay.
Players create characters. That's up first. So we have step 1, looks like choose a style. I guess we just got to choose from this list of 7 that they give us.
Yeah, we got tenacious, cheerful, inventive, polite, mischievous, rowdy, and fussy.
All right. I mean, mischievous, right?
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's right there.
It's right there, guys. Then we need to choose a role, which would be something like the leader, or the big one, the smart one, the gentle one, the cute one, or the weird one. I'm thinking either the cute one or the weird one.
Ooh, I'm leaning more towards the cute one, right?
Sure. Decide your character's age between 7 and 12, which is on the older end for a cat. Let's say 7.
7, yeah. Choose a number from 2 to 5. A high number means you're better at potatoes, safety and comfort, well-tested traditional solutions, orderly, ordinary world, and hard work and reason. A low number means you're better at molasses, daring and exploring, risky, unorthodox solutions, chaotic magical world, belief, intuition.
Huh, interesting. This looks similar to Lasers and yes. So this is a Lasers and Feelings, just looking at the at the rules.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Usually, potatoes would be the like physical stat being listed first as like the laser equivalent, and molasses would be the feelings equivalent, but they've got it backwards here. Potatoes is doing the feeling stuff, and molasses is doing the daring physical stuff.
Interesting.
I don't know that it matters that much ultimately, grand scheme of things, but
Yeah.
it's an interesting observation.
I think we go with a 3 on this. Because we are mischievous.
Yeah, I get it.
You think 3's good, or do you want to go a different route?
3's good. 3 means we're good at feelings or potatoes. Now give your character a weird child name like Mert, Bug Eyes, Nevea, or Gregory.
Gregory is, I believe, the name of one of the kids in there.
I was also just like, there was a Five Nights at Freddy's game, I think, that
Yeah.
came out where you played as a kid named Gregory, and Freddy Fazbear was just always going around being like, Gregory, do this thing. I don't keep up with Five Nights at Freddy's, but you get the memes because it's such a, prevalent cultural thing.
Oh, yeah. I remember when that game came out, and my TikTok page was full of changed audios from the Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown. There was Freddy's voice usually just saying some weird stuff like, Vanessa, I gotta shake ass. Just something random. What's a weird name?
Let's see, I'm gonna double check, but I think I'm out of cats.
Okay.
Yeah, we're out of cats.
God, how do we run out of cats? This is why I need everybody to send your cats to @literalcatpod@gmail.com.
Yeah, literally, I was just about to say the same thing.
What do we think about Flumby?
Flumby?
Flumby.
Okay.
There we go. That's our weird name.
That works.
It does give us another option, or not option, but another step for the players. And it is to create the forest, but I think that would qualify as something the table would do together.
Yeah. We're not quite done yet with the character stuff, though.
Oh, are we not? Oh, wait, yeah.
We have our makeshift Halloween costume, some candy, specify what kind, a stick, a random object that fits in your pocket like a toy or small pet, specify what. So we need to decide what kind of candy this cat's carrying around. What is the, most popular brand of cat treats? Greenies, it looks like. Or Churu.
Churu?
Churu is those, tubes of,
Oh, yeah, the soft food.
It's like pureed tuna in a little tube that you feed your cats. I was gonna say it was Greenies because of, some of my search results, but that's, a dental product.
Oh, weird.
Which, I mean, they are still technically treats, but it's, not the same.
I think the little item that we should have on us is a bell.
Okay.
Attached to our collar or something.
I'm into that.
Okay, so
The player goal, we have to find a way home and discover something about yourself on the way. Try to make the best of it. Then we have a character goal, which we get to decide for our character. Keep everyone safe, befriend strange creatures, help the forest dwellers, solve mysteries, prove yourself, learn something new, or just keep being a kid. You'll figure it out on the way. What if we befriend strange creatures?
I'm down for that. I love befriending strange creatures, IRL.
Yeah, one of my favorite game series of all time is Pokemon.
That's why so many furries come up to me at conventions.
Huh.
I actually don't know what to call that phenomenon, but I feel like a good majority of the conventions that I've been to, I've been approached by furries. And I don't know for why. I know a couple of them have been to hit on me, but
Oh, nice.
yeah. It's weird though, because it's I already, I don't know you, but on top of that, I can't actually see you. I'm just looking at your persona that you're in. I'm I have no idea who you are or what you look like. I'm sorry. My anxiety is too much. That is not here nor there, though. I think that's it for this one.
I think that's it for this one.
Sweet. Also, no hate to furries. I know I said befriending strange creatures, but don't.
Hey, if you're in your full fursuit, you are being the creature right now.
Exactly. And everybody's a little strange, so what can you do?
Yeah.
But yeah, don't at me. Don't.
Unless you want to hit on.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll take it. Why not? It boosts my confidence a little bit. What's up next? What do we get?
I think Quantum Nobodies.
Yes, Quantum Nobodies,
which I believe is made by the same people who made the Instant. I'm drawing a blank. It's Instant Starship. I'm literally looking at the list and I couldn't see it.
Just voided in your brain.
Yeah, basically.
It is made by the same people. Yeah, DNG Club, which I'm assuming stands for Dungeon Club.
I think that's the idea, yeah. Because, like, it's based off of a game called Instant Dungeon, and...
Oh, yeah, Instant Dungeon. Okay. Yeah. That's why Instant Starship was like... I was like, what does that remind me of? Okay.
Now, I don't know if Quantum Nobodies is also Instant Dungeon, but we're just gonna go through it, you know?
Yeah, fair. Okay, you start as a nobody and have no dice. Describe your vibe and give yourself a code name.
So vibe, cool, calm, collected, chill. What's a good word for that?
A suave?
Suave. I like it.
Our code name, 0007. No, kidding. What's a good code name?
A good code name for our nobody cat.
Panther.
Sorry, what did you say?
Panther. I think it'd be funny because they're like, they got a panther out there, and then you open the door, it's just like this really small cat.
We could do that. It's better than what I had.
What did you have?
I've already forgotten. That's how bad it was.
Damn. Alright, we can go with Panther then. If you think of something else, let me know.
I think Panther's fine.
I'm like, we can't make a panther, but there's nothing in the rules that say we can't name the cat Panther.
Yeah. Then again, the rules probably do not intend for us to play as a cat. So, again, just one rule broken, but...
Yeah. Okay. Choose a signature item. You always have it.
Let's see. What do we always have on us? Cool Ranch Street? No.
I've met a few people in my life that do keep Cool Ranch Doritos on them all the time.
I have met at least one person who does that too.
Yeah. Hey, they're good chips, man, you know?
I don't know if they're that good, but...
Yeah, I don't know if they're good enough to carry around all the time, but, I mean, they're good. They're pretty good. What would a cat have on them at all times? What would a suave cat have on them at all the time?
A fake mustache.
A fake mustache. That's how they conceal their identity.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, let's do it. Fake stash.
Tell us about the most recent embarrassing moment you experienced. Fell onto piano.
I would say fell onto a piano and couldn't play it off.
There you go.
When you're trying to be suave and you fall onto a piano, there's... I
can't play that off, guys.
Yeah, unless you all of a sudden start playing the piano, then yeah, you're done. You can't smooth your way out of that.
Is there anything else that we even have to do for character creation?
Yes. I think. Oh, wait. Signature item also has like a whole description part up here.
It says it can be anything the player wishes, so I still think we go with fake mustache.
Yes. Each player chooses one anomaly it can produce or make one up themselves, and the use of this anomaly refreshes after each quantum loop. Each player must choose a different effect. So reverse time up to 30 seconds, ignore gravity for one action, become invisible as long as you can hold your breath, appear as another creature for one scene, turn any roll into a 2, or change a minor feature of reality.
So I feel like it should be either change a minor feature of reality or appear as another creature for one scene.
I like changing a minor feature of reality. And it's just like, the water from this water fountain tastes a bit more salty, so now this guard has to, like, go fill up his actual water bottle.
Okay, I do like that. Like, we're changing a minor thing about ourselves, and a minor thing in reality changes.
Yep.
As a nobody, you are a paradox, liminal creature out of time and space. You bear unique metaphysical scars as a result. Each player chooses one or creates a new one. So we can either have retrograde amnesia, paranormal physical feature, touch-based telepathy, missing your heart, lost voice, too many eyes, vampirism, see ghosts, well, there we go, knows every song ever written, breaks the fourth wall, or secretly an android.
Do you want to go with sees ghosts?
Obviously I want to go with sees ghosts.
Okay. Now we're done?
I think we're done now.
Okay. Up next...
Spin Dash.
A Way Past Cool RPG by Cassidy Caruso.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Designed for telling stories similar to those told in media about a certain blue hedgehog.
What? Who could that be?
Sunk.
Sunk. Is that gonna be our name?
I mean, it could be.
I think it should be.
Okay.
Sunk. All right. Character creation in Spin Dash is simple. There are only 3 stats: speed, fly, and power.
Ah, just like Sonic Heroes.
Yeah. Dude, I love Sonic Heroes. It's such a good game.
I still haven't played it.
I can loan you my GameCube and my copy of Sonic Heroes if you want.
Oh, I've got a Wii, but also there is a PC release of the game. I just have to find a way to get it working because it's so old and there's no actual way to buy it anymore because it's so old.
You know, I'm going to have to ask my parents if they still have that box of really old computer stuff, because I first played Sonic Heroes on the computer because my mom found it at a garage sale for like $1. And she's like, yeah, you like video games. Here's a CD-ROM. I'm like, oh, sick, dude. And then I spent like hours annoying my dad because I was on the computer and he needed to do stuff. He's like, I gotta do our taxes, dude. Get off the computer. I'm like, but I just got the chance to play a Shadow. Alright, let's continue character creation.
Man, can you believe that All Hail Shadow wouldn't be written for another year by the time that game came out?
Dang. All Hail Shadow. What a guy. What a hedgehog.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day with the theory that Sonic's gender is hedgehog. There's a couple points, namely, like, in the movies, he says, like, when Tom leaves, he's like, I'm gonna be hedgehog of the house for the first time, instead of man of the house. And then in Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games, Amy says, like, woman power, female power, one of the two. But when Sonic wins, he says hedgehog power. And that was like their whole basis. They're like, he is hedgehog. The he, him, not as in human, but as in hedgehog. But okay, each stat starts at 1, and you have 3 points to distribute across them as you see fit.
So, do we think our cat's a speed type, a fly type, or a power type?
I'm gonna say mostly speed, a little power.
Sounds good. I don't think we can be a flyer and still be a literal cat.
Yeah. I'm thinking 3 for speed, 2 for power, so it dumps all 3 of our points.
Sounds good. Then leave fly at 1.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a very similar stat spread to the Sonk that our Sonk is named after.
Yeah, maybe just a bit, but sometimes that's just how it shakes out.
It's just how it shakes out, guys.
All right. You also need a 1 to 2 word background for your character. Examples include nerd, jock, treasure hunter, fishing master, science experiment, time traveler, etc. So what are we thinking? Sonk the... What if we're just like a really good swimmer?
Sonk the swimmer?
Sonk the swimmer. Background, Olympic... No, I'm kidding.
It can be a one-word description, or we can just say swimmer. Other than that, you just need to decide your name, what kind of animal you are, and what you look like, and you'll be all set. So, Sonk the literal cat.
The literal cat. Gotcha.
Because you gotta remember that Sonic and friends exist in the human world, and there are, like, the mundane equivalent to most of the, animals.
Yes.
As evidenced by that one level in Sonic Heroes where Vector the crocodile has to confront the actual crocodile swimming around in the swamp.
Yep, and he gets a little freaked out about it.
Well, that's only in the Jet video. I don't think that's actual in-game dialogue.
Oh, fair. Alright, cool. That's it for Spin Dash, it looks like.
Did we decide what we look like?
Oh, no, not really.
I think we can just be impressively orange.
Like a really burnt orange cat?
Yeah. You just look at this cat and you're like, whoa, that cat is orange.
Put super burnt orange. Looking incredibly orange today, sir.
No, he's only super burnt orange when he gets all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Oh, okay. He doesn't turn yellow, he just turns more orange.
Yeah. Now I think we're done with Sonk from Spin Dash.
Good old Sonk the literal cat. What a character.
He's a swimmer.
Good at swimming, good at living.
Yeah. Now, on to Supernatural Sapphics. Actually, this is the last one.
Yep.
By Penny Lescroche is what it says here. A transcendent tapir game. Isn't that what Nimi Nightmare's new character is based on?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's a tapir, right?
What was her name?
Nimi Nightmare.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
It's another VTuber. I'm sorry.
I should have known. All right. Supernatural Sapphics is a distortion dice role-playing game for 2 or more players, one of whom takes the role of the top, who runs the world and many of the characters in it. The others take the role bottoms, which are the main characters of the story. This game uses several polyhedral dice and optionally tokens to represent tribe.
It's meant to tell the stories of messy queer relationships of beings of the Vale, such as cryptids, vampires, ghosts, witches, and the humans close to them. And cats.
And cats, yeah. Listen, you don't want to date a cryptid. I mean, you do.
Speak for yourself.
You do want to date a cryptid, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows, you know?
No, it's usually more like shadows and dark forests.
Yeah, real creepy stuff. And I already get scared, so like going in the couple cryptids that I dated, going into their layers and stuff was just a little too much for me.
Oh, you never told me about that.
Yeah, I like to keep that part of my life private for the most part.
Oh, so you're not going to elaborate in excruciating detail in the middle of the podcast about your cryptid girlfriends or boyfriends?
No, I'll tell you about that later, Joel.
Okay.
We've got a job to do on this podcast. Is not to talk about my relationship status.
Was a certain large-footed creature involved in any way? I just have to know.
No, but there was a large winged creature involved, if that tells you anything.
Oh, I see. You also put dollar bills in Mothman's ass. Got it.
Yes. Yes, I did. All right, we want to make a bottom in this game.
Yes, that is the idea.
God, just an incredible concept right off the bat. I love this. Okay, so the tops is all the second page. The first page, I guess we just start from stats and go down?
I think so.
Assign a D10, D8, D6, and D4 to your stats. I'm going to assume that D10 is best.
That's the strong is a physical approach, smooth, social. Let's see. Roll when you want to affect other people in a risky situation. Use the following procedure. Determine the initiator and responder. Choose the stat that best matches. Add in relevant aspects. Add in your relationship. Add the opposing stress that matches their stat. Spend drive to improve odds. Roll, keep effect, and effort. Compare. Higher effect wins the exchange. 5 plus higher is a resounding success with more impact. So we want to roll high. Yes, so 10 is best.
Okay. Well, dang.
What are you thinking?
Not much.
I feel like this cat should be smart and smooth.
Okay. So 10 and 8 in smart and smooth respectively.
Yeah. And then a D6 in spirit. We are not strong. So now we gotta decide what's our vibe. Tough butch, confident fen, tall cottagecore, shy saphademic?
I don't know what saphademic means.
Academic, maybe?
Oh, yeah, okay. It's just saphademic because, you know.
Yeah. I feel like we have funny gremlin energy.
Funny gremlin energy? Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah. Do we want to answer all the questions before we assign the dice?
Sure, let's go for it.
Okay. What skills do you have? Construction, astrology, auto repair, programming, etc.
Sneaking? Question mark?
Sneaking. We're good at sneaking.
Sneaking around, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't do that to your partner, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But if you're sneaking around with comically large footsteps, trying to steal a cookie from the cookie jar at home, yeah, go for it.
Or trying to reach your comically large spoon.
Yeah.
Which I learned apparently I've never played Payday 2, but I think I need to play Payday 2 because apparently there was a while ago they added like a comically large spoon as like a meme melee weapon and did a whole like battle pass style progression thing around it, and like the community unlocked collectively the golden spoon in like a week. Heck
yeah. It's like there's a Call of Duty Zombies map where you can get a spoon from the lunchroom at Alcatraz, and then I think it starts as a plastic spoon, then you upgrade it to a silver spoon, and finally you upgrade it to the golden spork. And it's a one-shot melee weapon for like up to like round 32 or something like that.
That's crazy.
It's so funny.
Anyway, what is our connection to the Vale? We stumbled through it. Witch, paranormal researcher, cryptid, vampire, fae, ghost, etc.
I like the idea of a witch who like cast a spell to get into the Vale, and we are the cat that just like jumped up on her lap as as she was casting the spell.
What if we say no? I don't know how you summarize this quickly, but what if we don't have a direct connection, but we know someone, we know a guy who has a connection.
Okay. I think we could just put that. We know a guy.
We know a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Or should it be we know a gal, since this is a game about sapphics?
True. God, we're letting our misogyny get the best of us. SMH. I'm SMHing myself, man.
I'm over here also SMHing my head.
Don't you hate it when you gotta SMH your head, dude?
Yeah. What are your goals?
Fit in, gain power, become famous, find someone, prove someone wrong. What's a cat's goal, do you think?
I do think gain power or prove someone wrong, like existing for personal gain or for spite, are funny answers to this.
I think gain power would be a real good one for this cat too, yeah. I know a guy, that's how I got in here. I got in here specifically to gain power. And he knows, or she knows, trust.
So we have a D8, D6, D6, and a D4 that we can assign to these.
Okay. What do you think? Because I'm thinking our D8 goes in Funny Gremlin.
Oh, I was thinking D8 in Sneaking and D4 in I Know a Gal.
Okay, I'm down for that. I was also thinking of D4 in I Know a Gal. And then, yeah, Sneaking. Cash just got that on lock, so that can for sure be our D8.
Yeah, I feel like that's the thing that's going to have a lot of practical... That might have a lot of practical use. And then our motivation and energy are probably going to be things that... Well, I don't know. Depending on the type of game this... You know, how you play it. I guess sneaking might be less important than being Funny Gremlin, but...
Yeah, we'll put sneaking because it seems to be the aspect that's the most useful of the ones we put down.
Yeah. But useful for what in the context of a game about, you know, lesbian relationships?
You know, I wouldn't know. I've never been in a lesbian relationship.
Funny, me neither.
Weird how that works out.
Yeah. I have dated a woman before, though.
I have also dated a woman before, so, I mean, we basically know exactly what it's like, right?
I think that's as close as it's gonna get.
Yeah. Alright, now we move on to our negative aspects. Only 3, huh? Man, this character's doing real well for themselves. What is your type? How is this a negative Alright. Tall women, butches, futches, nerdy women, etc.
What's a futch? I know, I get butch.
It's like a more femme butch, if I'm correct.
Yes, put this into your Google search.
Yeah. It's a more feminine leaning butch.
Okay.
Let me look at the r/actually lesbian Reddit. We'll see. Yeah, everyone basically just saying give more femme looking butch.
All right.
I gotta say, I used to back in college. I had a lot of friends, and almost every single one of them was a lesbian woman.
I could be wrong, but I think that's like a decent portion of my Twitch audience right now.
Are lesbians?
Just women who are into women.
That's fair.
I don't know their whole deal.
You can be a woman who's into women that's not a lesbian. You can be bisexual or pansexual or asexual, aromantic.
Yeah.
So what's this cat's type? What kind of women is this cat into?
Nerds.
All right, I dig it. What is your pet peeve?
Empty food bowl.
Yep. Oh my gosh. So I've started only feeding my cats like in the morning or like when I go to bed. Because usually I let them just like free range feed, but my cat Genji has gotten incredibly fat. So I'm making him cut back. Which leads into this next one. There are some days where like if I don't fill their food bowl before I go to bed, I will wake up to Genji in my face meowing at me. The second I like kind of open my eyes, Genji's like, they're up, it's time, let's go, we gotta go. And he just starts meowing like crazy.
That makes me think of there was a story I read where someone's cat figured out how to gently, without injuring her, open her eyelids when she was asleep.
Oh, wow.
And so she started wearing an eye mask over her eyes, and he figured out how to pull it back and snap it.
Oh, what? That's so mean. Found out how to carefully open your eyelid, but the second you put a mask on, he's like, nope, fuck you. You're getting smacked. How dare you not have eyes?
And she was having a very hard time training him to stop because it was having the intended effect.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. She would wake up. Okay.
But, like, the funny thing is that she was very, like, specific. Like, he was very careful. He never injured me. He never, like, actually scratched my eye. He did figure out how to open them.
That's just crazy to me, though. I couldn't imagine my cat doing that to me.
Oh, don't give her ideas.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, what's our cat's insecurity?
Maybe their insecurity is that they're overweight.
They might be overweight?
Yep.
That works.
This is a very common insecurity, I would say. Fits in.
So
we need to put the D8s in our the dice in our negative aspects real quick.
Yes.
So D8 in nerdy women, and then D6s for the other two. Thoughts? Question mark.
So we are exceptionally weak to nerdy women, is your point?
Yes.
Hey, I can relate. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes. You know what they say about creation. You always put a little bit of yourself in it.
I guess so.
That's why human art is better than anything AI will shit out. Sorry, just gotta throw that out. Actually, I'm not sorry. If you're creating
it's fine.
air quotes art with AI, stop. Pick up a pencil.
Yeah, stop it. Get some help.
Get some help.
Michael
Oh my god, Michael Jordan. I'm a big fan.
No, I'm not. No, it's just there's the video of him that...
Yeah, yeah. Stop it. Get some help. That was for a PSA of something, wasn't it?
I think it was like... I was either a drug thing or a mental health thing.
Oh, I think it was a drug thing. Yes, it was a... Okay, it was a Just Say No anti-drug ad campaign.
Oh,
why is it sponsored by McDonald's, too?
Apparently it's sponsored by McDonald's, according to the Wikipedia page for it.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Love that. I love the background of the meme. Starts giving you just a snippet of Michael Jordan's life.
Yes. Michael Jordan was an American basketballer who became that.
Nationally renowned. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know Michael Jordan, you know, the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, that guy. You've heard of him. Trust me, even if you don't like basketball. You've heard of this one.
The message of the campaign was intended to emphasize personal responsibility while negating institutional racism as a cause of drug abuse. Because this was done under the influence of Reaganite ideals.
Yeah, that was the whole idea behind the Just Say No campaign and most of, like, anti-drug messaging of the, like, 80s through early 2000s was that, like, hey, this is your fault. Change your way. Change your life. Change yourself. What am I... Change yourself.
Change yourself. Be better.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help. Man, come on.
All right. Luckily, this is the last one because that was a tangent.
Yeah, that was a tangent. Okay, is that it? So we can't do relationships because there's no other bottoms or dolls in here. Unless,
correct.
Joel. We can move on to
me?
I don't know. You don't want me to say it on the podcast.
I'm straight.
Yes, you are straight, but you give off bottom energy sometimes.
What does that mean?
I can't explain. I can't. It's just a vibe, you know?
Look, I may have my preferences, but I'm pretty sure that top and bottom is like specifically gay terminology, and I'm not gay.
That's fair. We'll move on. We can.
Anyway, I think that's it, actually. Because stress is a thing that you change during play.
Oh, you're right, it is. Drive is also spent during play. I think we're done. There's no spot for a name.
Well, we gotta give her one anyway. Let's see. Liz.
Liz? That works because I don't know if she listens to the podcast. One of my friends, her name is Liz, and she is married to no longer a woman, but a non-binary lesbian.
Ah, I see.
So yeah, Liz, good name for a lesbian, because I know a Liz who is a lesbian in real life.
Well, there you go, everyone.
Liz, if you're listening, love you, homie. Never change.
Anyway, I do believe that is the end of our list and therefore the end of the show, and just in time because we've been recording for 2 hours.
Yeah, this went on a lot longer than I thought it would for a lightning round. Not very lightning fast, but what can you do?
We didn't set a timer to keep ourselves on track. We went on a lot of tangents in between characters.
True.
I think, it's fine.
Yeah, it works.
It'll be on the somewhat longer side, but that's not too bad.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, hope you all enjoyed our 3-year anniversary.
3 years.
3 years.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. But anyway, Avalon,
Yes?
do you have a cat pun for us?
I do have a cat pun for us. This one, you gotta know a bit of French to understand.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
You don't actually have to know French.
Oh, thank goodness.
What do you call a very talkative French cat?
Chattini. Wait, that's Italian.
Close. A chatterbox.
Is the word for cat chat in both French and Italian?
Probably, but I know for a fact in French it is chat.
Oh, it's gatto. So,
is it gatto in Italian?
In Italian? Yeah. So okay, I was right then, because chat is cat in French though, right?
Yes, chat is cat in French. That's why, very talkative French cat. A chatterbox.
Okay. Where did I get Chattini from?
I don't know where you got Chattini from.
Whatever. Thank you everyone for listening. We will see you.
Goodbye.